Hi, it's Kelly from The Woman Condemned, where we talk about women on death row and those serving life. This video is a promised video to longtime reader Divya, who wants to see some of the crazy stuff I have accumulated over the years. Here is a photo that Richard Ramirez signed for me years ago when during our friendship. It says, "To Kelly, your friend Richard." Um, I have some hair from Charles Manson that came off the barber floor about a year before he died, I think. I think that's how that went. This is Michelle Byrom's autograph. She killed her husband. She had her son kill her husband, and she was put on death row for it, and then was eventually she wasn't exonerated, but she was eventually released, and she moved down the road from me, and we'd been talking for about 15 years while she was in prison. So I have all her stuff. She passed away from cancer. You would really think I have all this stuff put away, all professional, but I do not. It is everywhere. This is a self-portrait that Eileen Huber drew several years ago, 2014. This is a piece of stationery drawn by Pam Moss. Pam murdered her business partner, Doug Coker, I want to say his name was. She lured him away from a McDonald's and clobbered him when she could not pay him back for a loan that he had given her. And she had also killed her mother several years before that. So that's just a couple of the things that I have that people have given me over the years after interviews or whatever. And a little heads up for this coming up month, the rest of April and May. I ran across this case I had never heard of before of serial killer teams, and I thought I'd heard of them all, and I'm sick to death of hearing about Bittaker and Lawrence. So I was a little interested. This guy's name is Stephen Gordon and Frank Cano. They were registered sex offenders in California and killed 5 prostitutes while wearing a GPS tracker. And then something called the Redhead Murders. We're going to go over that. Leave me a comment if you have ever heard of the Redhead Murders, which happened in this area and others and surrounding areas. And then we're going to do an update on Cheyenne Jessie. If you remember, we talked about her last year or 2018. She killed her daughter and father because she thought it was hindering her new relationship. But she has recently been sentenced and went to court finally. And then we're also going to do an update on Tiffany Moss, who, if you remember, we talked about her quite a bit too. She starved her stepdaughter to death while taking care of her own 2 children fine. She represented herself in court. But a lot of people are saying that she did that on purpose because she wanted to get a tough sentence or she feels remorseful, whatever. I don't know. I don't know her. But I'm looking forward to getting into that case. that's it for now. If you want to see anything else I have, let me know. I got a bunch of crap from Richard Ramirez and some more stuff from Manson. I got a letter from Drew Peterson that he meant to send to somebody else, but he sent to me instead. It's got some weird stuff in it. I got some things from Shauna Ford, Natasha Cornett, Darlie Routier, a bunch of stuff. So I'll see you next week on the blog.